Holy cow, you guys. This is the most magnificent glacier we have ever set eyes on in our entire lives. Can you believe this? Like, look at this giant spectacle of nature that just goes on and on.
And what an epic way to like finish this trip off.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, we're Dana and Mike. We've been living life on the road with our 3 dogs searching for adventure. We just completed a 60,000 kilometer journey around our continent and are headed back from the Arctic Ocean. Join us every Sunday for new videos as we show you amazing campsites and the stunning natural beauty of North America. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. We are currently still in the Yukon and are camping at an area called Big Thing Creek. If you've been following along, you'll know that last week we were in Whitehorse dealing with an issue with our wheels, as well as a few broken items on the trailer that rattled loose during our adventures on the Dempster Highway. Once we got everything fixed, we got back on the road and are continuing our journey south towards home. Over the next few days, we're going to be hanging out in an area called Carcross, which is by an international border between Canada and the US. We will also drive down and explore Skagway in Alaska. Even though we're on our way back home, there's still a lot of cool things to see along the way. We didn't really know what to expect, but were immediately stunned by the beauty of the many mountains and lakes in the area. Good morning, everyone. It's a brand new day. It's actually been a few days since we saw you. We've been really resting it up. Mike has been editing like crazy, and I slept like all day yesterday. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I was just exhausted. So today we're gonna go out and adventure a little bit. We aren't quite sure exactly what our whole entire day will look like. I have, 3 or 4 things that we can do. They aren't all hikes. They're just kind of like, this area is just really nice and I just love to, drive it and see. But the first place that we are going to head to is called Carcross Desert. And yeah, it's basically a desert within the mountains. So it's supposed to just be very unique. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to go see it. We passed by it along our way to our camp spot the other day, and it looked pretty cool. So it'll be nice to go and explore that a little bit more. So yeah, join us as we head to the desert in the mountains.
Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to Carcross Desert. It is literally like, that's the road. That's where we parked, and then immediately it's a desert in the trees, in the mountains. Like, it's just such a weird look. Contrast. Yeah, weird contrast. So yeah, let's check this place out. Wow, this is cool. Just kind of stretches out. And just, yeah, like we said, it's just strange.
Like there's snow-capped mountains.
Yeah.
And a desert.
And it's not hot at all right now. The temperature's actually perfect. Look at that, you see the lake in the background? We're on this desert.
No sense.
This is so crazy to see.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. This climb is hard though. We like going up this hill.
I wanted to do something easy.
Yeah.
We climb up the sand. Alright, we have finished up at the desert and we are now heading towards our next location, which is near the Alaska and British Columbia border. The funny thing about this road, or this highway I guess, is that it crosses 2 provinces and an international border. So you go from the Yukon to the British Columbia and then all the way to Alaska. Pretty fun. And yeah, so far the drive has been absolutely gorgeous and highly recommend even just driving this route if you are in the area. Made it to our next destination, which is right beside the Canadian border and US border into Alaska, and we are headed towards these waterfalls. We are not sure how far we're going to go on the trail, mainly just because, we don't know what we're really feeling.
Also, we're lazy.
Also, we're kind of lazy, so I don't know, we'll see how far we get. Yeah, these are called the International Falls because clearly they cross between borders.
Alright, This should be interesting. There's this rope that you use to climb all the way down, and then we have to cross this shallow river, and then we'll get to the waterfalls. Now we have to cross the river. Yeah, probably better just to take off our shoes. Check out this area. This is beautiful.
This is like way beyond what I anticipated. I actually had no, like I've said this before, I have no expectations for this area, and it's really blowing my mind.
Yeah.
To Mike that I feel like extreme tourist today because I got my cowboy hat on and my Alaska sweater on. It is hot, but I don't know. There's a chill wind that keeps coming over now.
Well, here we are. Made it to a waterfall. Nice. So this line right here is the international border. So right now, Dana is in the United States and I am in Canada. That's funny. Okay, here we go. And United States. Woohoo, check it out. We made it to the main waterfall. This is an incredibly beautiful valley that we're hanging out in. We got the waterfall in the background as well as a bunch of waterfalls cascading down as you get back to the road. And then this way, we have an entire freaking glacier in the background there. That's awesome. It's just so beautiful. It's super unexpected, like Dana said. This part of Yukon /BC/Alaska, all of it together makes this perfect trifecta of nature. It's awesome.
We have made it past customs and we are now officially on our way to Skagway.
Back in Alaska.
Back in Alaska. It's not our last time. We actually have one more time that we're going to be going into Alaska later on in this trip. So it's just, you know, it's been so beautiful. We just figured why not come back. And then yeah, we were just so close with our camp spot. I mean, by so close, I mean probably like an hour and a half, but like still, it's close enough for, you know, just to go out and have a drive, maybe go have lunch if you know, felt like it. I think we might try and grab an ice cream and yeah, just enjoy the beautiful scenery, and then we're gonna head back home. So join us as we quickly explore Skagway, and yeah, let's see what we get up to.
Check it out, they have like tons of candy too. This is a full-on candy shop. Alright, we found this beautiful ocean view. That is the ocean, by the way. And this is where we're gonna enjoy our ice creams.
We are on our way home. We have stopped at a beautiful camp spot here at Nat Lake.
So yeah, this lake is in northern BC, located on the Stewart-Cassiar Highway.
This place is absolutely awesome. We've actually never camped on this highway for free. Most of the spots that we've camped at along the Stewart-Cassiar Highway have been paid provincial campgrounds, and they are absolutely beautiful. We highly recommend the campsites if you are interested. We do have some free guides at the moment for our northern BC route, and those amazing camp spots are on there. This one, however, is free, and we are super excited to finally be exploring a little bit more of this area as we head back south. Just figured I'd come stand outside and show you. We are right beside this beautiful lake, and you actually do have water access. There's little tiny little trails that go down, and the lake is actually very, very calm. You could totally take a kayak out there. So yeah, highly recommend this spot.
So yeah, like we said, we are slowly making our way back home. Although this is not the end of our adventures, we actually have something pretty big coming up. We are getting on a plane in like 4 days. So we don't have that much time to get home, but this is a very, very long drive from northern BC to southern BC, so we are breaking it up and we are switching campsites today. We'll tell you guys where we're headed once we are actually at the airport in a few days.
We're gonna keep it a secret because if you know us, if you know of our videos and you've been following along for a very long time, we may have like kind of hinted at where this place is. It was a COVID trip that got canceled, so if you've been following along, you might know.
Yeah, so basically the trip that we're about to go on has been 3
years in the making
and canceled, and now we're gonna do it again. But like we said, we're gonna tell you guys what that is later on. We're moving from this campsite to another one, and we're gonna have some cool exploring around an area called Meziadin Lake. And yeah, it's been awesome hanging out here at Nat Lake and just our entire trip up until this point. We've had such an amazing time over this past year, but we are also ready for a new adventure, so join us for that. Let's do it.
Let's go on another adventure. Come on, Kevin. Up. Kenzie. Bentley. Come on. I know it's scary. I know it's scary, the car. Everyone, we have officially made it to Meziadin Lake. We have actually been to this provincial park before. We've camped here one time before, so this will be our second time. However, the first time we actually booked and reserved a spot. Today, we are winging it. We tried to book online, but you need to book 2 days in advance. According to online, it says that there's stuff available, so cross my fingers that that is true. And yeah, we only need a couple nights, so yeah, let's see what we can find. All right, let's see if we can get one by the water.
Alrighty, it's paddleboard time.
I've actually never paddled in this lake. I've swam in it.
Yeah.
I didn't love it. But
paddle should be great.
Paddle should be great.
Yeah. No, we got to take advantage of the one nice day of weather we might have here.
Just out here on the lake, and I'm paddling around this little island here. The campground is behind me, and highly, highly, highly recommend getting out on the lake to paddle because this is your view. You don't actually see this when you're at the campground. So yeah, that's the view you get if you paddle, and isn't that gorgeous? Good morning, everyone. Today's a new day. And because we only got the spot for one night, we do need to move. So Mike is just outside, gearing up to put the trailer away. I know, we're going just up the street. We're fine. Yeah, thank you.
All right, we're just very, very slowly moving to another campsite because we've literally left everything still set up. We have like dishes drying on the countertop right now.
The Starlink's up, and someone even yelled out at us. Yeah. But anyways, we are going to a first come first serve site today because it's cheaper, and yeah, we can only get that site for one night. So all right, welcome to our new spot. These are the first come first serve. Yeah, but nice view. Yeah, so today is adventure day. It is our last official adventure of this trip. So we're hoping that it is as amazing as it is expected to be. We are heading towards the Stewart and Hyder area, so that might give you a tiny hint as to where we're going. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. About a 2-hour drive from here because we know this campsite. We technically could have gone closer into like Stewart to camp, but at least it seems like on Google Maps that campground is a lot more forested. So we had a feeling that our Starlink maybe wouldn't work. So we're gonna do the long drive. And then also there is a bit of gravel road, so there was absolutely zero way that we were just gonna take the trailer down there.
PTSD from gravel roads.
Yeah, and I think it's like kind of cliffside, so the road isn't very big. So even if you did decide to take a trailer down, I think you'd be really silly. We'll confirm that, but I'm pretty sure it's not really travel trailer friendly.
Right. So we're headed to Stewart, BC, along this road. And what's actually going to be pretty interesting is that we're headed towards Stewart and then Hyder, which is in Alaska, and then back into BC to a town called...
I don't know. It starts with a P. We'll put it at the bottom.
Oh, okay. So basically we're going from BC to Alaska, back into BC. And
because it's the only road that gets you there.
Yeah. And then on the way back, we're going to have to do it again from BC to Alaska to BC again. So let's do it. Thank you. Welcome to USA. Cool. All right. Well, we are back in Alaska for the 3rd time this trip. So we're just passing this sort of like footbridge kind of area. And what's interesting about this area is that this is a really popular spot for people to come and watch grizzly bears, eat salmon. So they got this kind of bridge boardwalk thing all set up along the river here. And yeah, you can kind of just get out and hang out there for a while, and then maybe a bear will come by and eat some fish, right?
I think it's a early morning or maybe later afternoon type deal.
Yeah. All right, we are about to... We have just hit gravel. Our favorite, isn't it?
40 minutes, it says.
And yes, we have to go like 30 kilometers down this gravel road. There was a sign at the beginning there that said trailers and motorhomes and stuff, not recommended. Definitely listen to that. Yeah. We have had a lot of experience taking our trailer down gravel roads now, and yeah, in the future, I'm going to avoid it at all costs, no matter what.
But this glacier is technically in British Columbia. So
sorry, yes. Yeah. So like I said, way earlier today when we first started, we went from BC to Alaska, and now we're gonna go back to BC to go check out this glacier. So let's do it.
Okay, we just got our very first glimpse of Salmon Glacier, and I think it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it looks gigantic.
That right there is the toe of the glacier, and I believe where we're heading is like around the corner, and then we get to see the rest of it. Like, this glacier is so long. Well, everyone, we have officially made it to the viewpoint here at Salmon Glacier.
Holy cow, you guys. This is the most magnificent glacier we have ever set eyes on in our entire lives. Like, that's not even a joke. This is 100% the largest glacier we've ever seen.
I can't remember what I researched, but hopefully we can put something down here. Or maybe it's either the largest or second largest in Canada,
yeah.
I think.
And like,
so,
it shows.
oh my God.
Like, this is incredible. Like, bit of a journey to get here for sure. Like, that road was pretty rough. But can you believe this? Like, look at this giant spectacle of nature. It just goes on and on.
And what an epic way to like finish this trip off.
Yeah. This is the last final thing that we're gonna be seeing on this year-long trip of ours is this glacier, Salmon Glacier. Super amazing ending, guys. Like, holy cow. Almost a little bit speechless just because you rarely get to see something in nature of this scale. Like, it's unexplainable how gigantic this glacier is and how long it goes for. It's just wild stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed our year-long journey, because yeah, this is the last thing that we're seeing on this trip. But like we told you guys, we are aiming to catch a plane in like 3 days, so we can't really hang out here for too long because we still have to make it all the way back. More adventures to come, but let's just take a moment and just admire this, right? Good morning, everybody. So it's time for our long trek back home, back to southern British Columbia. So we basically have 2 full days of 7-hour driving to get home. So it's a long ways from Mesiaden all the way back to close to Vancouver, BC. And yeah, we've done this drive before. This is our 3rd time doing this drive. Actually, it's a funny story. The last time we did this drive, so the 2nd time that we did this in 1 day. So that
Stupid.
is not good.
Do not do that.
Yeah, it was a 15-hour drive day, towing all the way from northern BC to southern. It was awful, and we never ever want to do it again. So we're gonna break it up over 2 days. You know, if we had unlimited time, I suppose we could break it up even more. But like we said, we have a plane to catch. So today's Friday, and our flight leaves on Sunday night. So we basically, we're gonna be driving all day today, and then driving all day tomorrow, and we'll probably get home tomorrow, Saturday night-ish. And we'll basically have about a 24-hour period to quickly pack everything that we need for this next adventure of ours. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy. There's a lot to do, and hopefully we don't forget anything just because of how tight this timeline is. But before we get to any of that, we do have to make sure we safely get all the way home through these next 2 drive days. So join us for that.
Mike and I just had this crazy thought that this is kind of a throwback to our very first episode of this entire 1-year trip. It was a thunderstorm then as well.
Yeah, if you guys have been following along since the beginning, in our very first episode after we left home, we had like an emergency alert on our phone when we were driving through Alberta. Crazy wind, crazy thunder, lightning, rainstorm. Yeah, it's just kind of funny how we started this 1-year journey with that, and we're ending it with that. Alrighty, everybody, that's it for today. We have driven a total of, I want to say like almost 10 hours today. So we cut down on some of the driving for the last day tomorrow. But yeah, we're just at this random rest stop. The weather got nicer. It's been really random. So we're out of the storm at least, but it's been a long day. We're gonna make some food and then we're gonna call it. Well, we are about to cook our last meal in this trailer for this trip. We don't actually have a lot of stuff left over. I'm just making peri-peri chicken with rice. That's really about it. We don't have any veggies or anything left, so. All right, you guys, we are going to enjoy our last dinner in the trailer. Heck of a year, huh? But anyway, we'll catch you guys tomorrow when we get back home, and the fun doesn't stop because we gotta start packing immediately when we get home. And yeah, there's no rest for us. Catch you guys tomorrow. Good job, truck. You did it. You too, trailer. Good job keeping us safe. We made it without anything terrible happening. Alrighty, welcome back yet again.
Feels just as weird as last time.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we don't exactly have a ton of time to just relax because we gotta get packing starting now.
I have to shower first.
Yeah,
Like,
we
we
need
have a
shower.
full shower.
Yeah. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, so I have laid out all of my camera gear, drone stuff, and computer stuff, and it's all gotta go in this backpack. You check it out, we got stickers with our logo on it, so that's pretty cool. Okay, we are just figuring out all of our packing. Yeah, been a while since we packed for an international trip.
Yeah, and we're trying to kind of base it off of our last international trip that we took earlier this year, and we overpacked.
Yeah, we totally did. So for Ireland, we checked like a big giant duffel bag with a bunch of extra clothes and all this stuff. This time we're not checking anything. We're just taking carry-on cases and a backpack each. But yeah, just trying to figure out everything that we need to bring, how many changes of clothes, all that stuff. So we got hiking pant, waterproof pants, got a toque, gloves, and thermals. Maybe that gives you guys a bit of a hint of where it is.
We got about, 40 minutes until we head towards the airport. We're just waiting for my mom. She's gonna drive us to the airport today. Hello! Hi. This is my mother. Welcome to the vlog. Yes, hi. Okay, so something really cool that we got done while we were out on our travels recently is we got my mom to get us some new sweaters. And guess what's on those sweaters? Woohoo!
Nice.
Our logo.
Sweet. Yeah, nice.
Look all right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yay!
All right.
Well, we have just pulled off the highway, so we are like minutes away from the airport, and I just wanted to quickly pop on and say that my amazing mother has her own YouTube channel. So we're gonna link it here at the bottom. It's called Workouts by Deb, and she has some pretty awesome workouts. She's so strong, I know. Me and Mike have done her workouts like quite a bit in the last like couple weeks, and they are by far the best workouts that we have done. So do go check out her channel, and yeah, that's my mom.
All right, you guys, so I think we're going to call it for this episode. Definitely a pretty crazy last few days getting back down here from northern BC, but we've made it. But yeah, join us next episode and find out where it is that we're gonna be going. We are super stoked and it's gonna be great.
Also, let us know if you're digging the hoodies, because we're loving them.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, thanks so much again for watching. My name is Mike.
I'm Dana.
Let's Just Go Travel, and we'll catch you guys on the next adventure.
Woo-hoo.